for over 100 years, the rule was ironclad. You get appendicitis, you lose your appendix. End of story. Surgeons were taught that if they didn't cut it out, it could burst and become deadly. But what if I told you that rule is officially being rewritten? A massive 10-year study just dropped, and it confirms that for most people, you can actually treat appendicitis with a simple course of antibiotics, no surgery. No scar. Let's break down what this means for you. The data comes from a pioneering Finnish trial called Appendicitis Acuta. Back in 2009, they took 530 adults with uncomplicated appendicitis. That means the appendix was inflamed but hadn't ruptured. Half got surgery, half got antibiotics. Now, they've published the 10-year follow-up in the Journal of the American Medical Association, and it's a game changer. Out of the 257 people who initially took antibiotics, a total of 112 eventually needed an appendectomy. Most of those 70 people happened in the very first year. But here's the key. After that, the numbers drop off a cliff. Only 12 people needed surgery between years. 6 and 10, that means over half of the people in the antibiotic group kept their appendix for a full decade without a single recurrence. And this isn't just a Finnish fluke. The US-based CODA trial, led by surgeon David Flum at the University of Washington, found very similar results. About 40% of their antibiotic patients had surgery within a year, which ticked up to 49% by year 4. Dr. Flum says this new 10-year data is reassurance for anyone worried that skipping surgery is just delaying the inevitable. It's not. But here's the really smart part. He emphasizes that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. A cowboy builder who can't take time off might prefer a quick surgery. A student terrified of the knife might choose pills. To help, they've even created a web-based tool to help patients decide what fits their life best. This evidence was so strong that just last month on January 28th, the surgical guidelines were officially updated in JAMA surgery. The big change? They now formally recommend shared decision-making. You and your doctor are supposed to talk it out and choose the path that's right for you. But here's the mind-blowing part. The lead Finnish researcher, Pauliina Salminen, isn't stopping at antibiotics. She told Science News she's now enrolling patients for a trial comparing antibiotics to a placebo. That's right. She's testing the radical idea that maybe in some cases, appendicitis might resolve with no treatment at all. Her philosophy? You have to be able to think outside the box, she says. We've always done this is not a good rationale. And that's the real takeaway here. If you or a loved one is ever facing appendicitis, know that emergency surgery isn't your only option. The science has evolved. The guidelines have evolved. It's time for the conversation to evolve too. If you found this update helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more health breakthroughs, and check out the link in the description for the full Science News article. Thanks for watching.